If you're applying to second-chance employers in Cleveland and still not getting hired, this might be why. Most people misunderstand what second-chance hiring actually means. And make sure you stay until the end, because the biggest mistake people make with second-chance jobs isn't the record. It's what they do next. Let's clear it up. A second-chance employer is not a guarantee. It's a possibility. And understanding that difference changes how you apply, where you focus, and how you talk about your record. Today, we're walking through Cleveland area employers, programs, and job pathways that are commonly associated with second-chance hiring, and what that actually looks like in practice. You'll find supporting resources linked in the description. Before we get into the list, one clarification. Second-chance employer does not mean automatic hiring, skipping background checks, or the same outcome for everyone. It usually means applications reviewed case by case, criminal history considered later in the process, decisions based on the role, timing, and individual circumstances. This video is about realistic pathways, not false promises. Here's something worth knowing if you're job searching in Ohio. Ohio has Executive Order 2018-03K, which means state agencies can't ask about criminal history on the initial application. That doesn't apply to every employer, but it does apply to state government jobs and some public sector pathways. Ohio also has the Certificate of Qualification for Employment, or CQE. This is a court-issued certificate that can lift automatic bars to certain jobs and licenses. It doesn't erase the record, but it signals rehabilitation and removes some legal barriers. And if you're not already using Ohio Means Jobs, that's the state's workforce system, and they connect people to employers, training programs, and reentry support. These are real tools. Not guarantees, but real tools. Here's the part most people don't realize. Many employers don't reject people because of their record. They reject applications because the strategy is unfocused. Applying everywhere without a plan wastes time and drains confidence. Second-chance hiring works best when it's intentional, not desperate. So what does intentional actually mean? It means having your documents ready before you apply. Work history, references, ID, anything that shows reliability. It means understanding how workforce partners actually work. They don't just hand you a job. They build a relationship, assess your situation, and then make referrals to employers they already work with. That's why showing up prepared and following through matters. And case by case from the employer's side? That means someone's reading your application and weighing the role, the offense, and how long ago it happened. Give them something to work with. And as we go through these pathways, pay attention, because the most overlooked option in Cleveland is closer than most people expect. Let's start with the pathway most people don't expect to hear first, and the one that's often misunderstood. Number 1. The City of Cleveland works with workforce and reentry partners on employment pathways connected to facilities support, maintenance, public services, operations roles. These opportunities usually involve structured hiring processes, role-specific screening, coordination through workforce partners. Public sector pathways are often overlooked, which is exactly why they surprise people. Number 2. Goodwill in the Cleveland area is not just a retail employer. It's a workforce development organization that supports individuals facing employment barriers. They provide job training, transitional employment, employer referrals. For many people with records, this is a starting point to rebuild work history and reliability, not the final destination. Number 3. Ohio operates reentry and transitional programs designed to help people returning from incarceration reconnect to employment. These programs may include supervised or transitional work, job readiness support, referrals to local employers. They don't guarantee permanent jobs, but they help rebuild structure, routine, and accountability. Number 4. Cleveland has a strong manufacturing base, and production roles are frequently discussed in second-chance hiring conversations. These roles may include assembly, packaging, machine support, warehouse-adjacent production. Hiring varies by employer. but workforce partners often point to manufacturing as a practical pathway for rebuilding steady income and consistency. Number 5. Warehouse and distribution roles in and around Cleveland are often referenced because hiring cycles repeat, demand fluctuates, attendance and reliability matter. Policies vary by employer and role, but logistics remains a commonly used pathway in reentry programs. If you've been applying and hearing nothing back, that doesn't mean you're unemployable. Most of the time, it means the system is inefficient, and you haven't been given clear guidance on where to focus. That's a systems issue, not a personal failure. Number 6. Construction and trade support roles across Cleveland often include general labor, site cleanup, material handling, trade assistance. Hiring varies by contractor, but workforce partners frequently point to construction as a steady entry point for rebuilding routine and income. Number 7. Restaurants, hotels, and food service operations throughout Cleveland. Hire locally, train on the job, prioritize dependability. Many individuals with records find early employment here, especially with independently managed locations. Number 8. Property management and facilities roles often include maintenance, groundskeeping, janitorial work. These roles are typically filled locally and reviewed individually, making them a common reentry pathway. Number 9. Cleveland is a major healthcare hub, and that creates opportunity and support roles. Large hospital systems like Cleveland Clinic and university hospitals use staffing agencies for environmental services, food service, patient transport laundry, and materials handling. These aren't direct hospital hires in most cases, but they're steady, structured roles with regular schedules. And for some people, they become a pathway into the healthcare industry over time. Number 10. Second chance hiring is rarely about one employer saying yes. It's about preparation, timing, support, applying strategically. A list alone doesn't create outcomes, but it helps people focus their energy where it actually matters. Felon-friendly jobs. Now exists to organize this information clearly, so people with records don't waste time applying blindly. We focus on clarity, not hype. If you are looking for Cleveland-specific job pathways, preparation guidance, and second chance resources, the link is in the description. Before I close, here's what you can do tomorrow. No money, no special access required. First, identify one workforce partner in Cleveland to contact. Ohio Means Jobs, Towards Employment, or Cuyahoga County's Reentry Resources. Just one. Make the call. Second, write out your work history timeline, even if there are gaps. Especially if there are gaps. Know your story before someone asks. Third, research one employer before you apply, not 10. 1. Know what they do, what the role involves, and why you're a fit. Small steps, focused energy. That's how this works. Earlier, I mentioned the biggest mistake people make after learning about second chance jobs. It's not the record. It's applying without a strategy and burning out before opportunity has time to work. Second chance hiring isn't about guarantees. It's about access to opportunity and knowing how to approach it. If this video helped you focus your energy more clearly, share it with someone looking for work in Cleveland. Clear information leads to better outcomes.